Guys, in this video we are going to see how to identify the healthiest volume delta, then how to use that healthiest volume delta, what is the ways of using it, and what are the rumors are in this market. They are just analyzing, right? I don't want to pinpoint the anyone that who is been in the market for a longer time. If something is working with them, then that's great. If it is not working, then this is a solution for you guys. Then how to identify this healthiest or a good volume trading delta. Okay, so the thing is, what people are suggesting that, so when you see the uptrend, so your delta should be at least 75% of the max delta in the uptrend. When you see the downtrend, your delta should be at least a 70 or 65% of this mill delta. So when you think of a buying, you should consider as a max delta and delta, and when you think of shorting or sell position, then you should consider about the mill delta and the delta value. So this is the one of the way of identifying the healthiest volume delta, but I don't think so that is a better for to taking the entry. Obviously this is helpful to identify the buyers are stronger or sellers are stronger on this candle, but that's not a proper way to take entry based on the strong or the healthiest volume that you say. I always follow the two strategies, absorption and exhaustion. So when you join my course, I'm going to teach you the only the absorption and exhaustions. Even after that, I have a plenty of a strategy that's like 10 to 14 types of strategies are present in this market, but don't make it confusion. Again, you are making it completely messy, because the market will going to run based on the absorptions and exhaustion itself. You just go anywhere you want to take a trade, absorption and exhaustion should be happen there, and then only the market will going to reverse. Due to that, getting the proper pinpoint at absorption and exhaustion, you know how to catch the falling knife and with a very strict stop loss, right? So in this video, I'm just saying that what is the healthiest way of identifying this delta. Well, people were suggesting that, as I have told you, that 50 or 60%, sometimes 70% of this max delta which compares to buyers, and the mill delta which compares to the sellers. That is the way of identifying the healthiest delta when you ride the trend, okay, not for taking this entry. Okay, so whenever you ride the trend, then you see what is the strength of this delta, though that will going to help you to stick to the longer time for this trend, rather than whenever you take the entry based on this healthiest delta, then you are going to stuck it. Let me show you something. I will give some example and will show you something about, look at over here, it's 16, right? 16 is the max delta, and this is already 100% of delta because the strong buyers are present in this candle, and after making entry it took our stop loss. So this is one kind of an example. Let me show you some other example. That here is the another example that I wanted to show you, that here somewhere the previous day POC was plotted, so it took a complete reversal from there. So look at here at exactly where you should sell or where you should buy, right? When you see taking this entry based on this delta values, which is somewhat is more than a 60% or a 70%, look at over here where you will get it. Here you have a 60% of data. Here completely this is a delta divergence you have. Here is completely again the different buyers or somewhere, and it's showing something, right? Again here again here you have a delta divergence. So at that time, what you are going to do, you don't know actually proper the way of identifying the proper way of the strong or healthiest delta was not present over here. So when the delta has, when the price has already moved, it has given the move, then it's showing the healthiest volume or healthiest delta that some people were saying to identify the 60% or 70%, right? So when the market is already given the moment, then what is the use of using this order flow techniques and delta techniques, right? So whenever you use such techniques to identify the healthiest delta, you use for riding the trend, not for making this entry, right? So I hope this video helped you about this identifying the healthiest data and how you can use it. So thank you for watching this video. See you in this next video.